Mrs. Robinson here. It's the end of our fall harvest season here in the garden, but we've got a few more nice, beautiful days here.
Science break!
What is that noise you hear in the background? Do you see the plants and other things moving? What causes that? Wind. What is wind? Wind is just air that is moving. Air is made up of tiny things called molecules. They are so tiny we can't see them unless we have a very powerful microscope. When the warm air on Earth comes in contact with cooler air, it pushes against each other, and that starts the air molecules moving around. And remember, air that is moving is wind.
So I'm going to get you started here. Do you all remember the word harvest and what it means? Here's a reminder.
When used as a verb, it means to collect what has been planted and grown in the ground.
So today we're going to harvest carrots, you guys, and some special gourds and potatoes that we planted earlier this year. We planted the gourds last spring because we wanted to have them to make decorations for the fall. You see, while we do plant things in the garden so that we can eat healthy foods, we can also use the garden as an inspiration for arts and crafts. So we can get creative, use our imaginations, and make things. As we move around the garden today, during our harvest, let's see if we can find some things that are creative. Okay, you guys, although it's a beautiful day out here, it is very windy, but I'm gonna keep on going just so that you can find out what else is going on in the garden. Take a look at this, because it looks like someone else liked our gourds too. It appears that Mr. Woodchuck might have decided to take a taste of our special gourds. Maybe next year we can make a fence to circle around our gourds. We can be creative with the fence if we want and use bright paint. That's a good example of something that we bring in from elsewhere to put in the garden.
Here are all the special gourds we planted this year. You can see they are very small, not big like pumpkins and squash. We planted these little gourds because we wanted to use them for decorations. Sometimes people just use them as they are, putting several of them together for a table centerpiece. Sometimes people paint them. These are examples of something we grow in the garden to use somewhere else. Here we are harvesting the potatoes. The potatoes are like buried treasure. We get to dig in the garden beds and find them under the soil. How do you like to eat potatoes? Baked? Mashed? In a potato salad? We make lots of good things to eat from potatoes.
So, you guys, here we are at the carrot patch. And look at all of these delicious carrots. I think we're going to have to make a snack today from these. Something creative, since we're talking about art in the garden. So today here we have two of our previous volunteers, Mrs. Gianetti and Mrs. Downer.
Hi.
Hello.
I sure miss seeing you kids. I hope you're having a good time and learning a whole lot. Wanted to show you these really cool looking, look at that carrot, will you? It's all wrapped up around each other. And there, little fingers. And look at this eyeball one. They are so cool. So when you grow your own carrots, you get carrots like this and regular looking carrots too. Have fun, grow your stuff.
Hello, good afternoon. Just want to show you what an entire carrot looks like. There's the green part above the ground, and this grows below, so it's a root vegetable. And as you can see, there's many, many carrots. It gets in a bunch.
Hi, Mr. Henderson.
Hi, Miss Robinson.
Good to see you.
Yes,
You want to help yourself to some carrots that we have harvested here?
I would love some carrots.
Thank you. You help yourself.
They make my eyes see better.
That's right.
Hi, kids. What's up?
Did you notice something here in the carrot patch that someone made to help In the garden? Did you say the sign? You're right. In our garden, we create bright, fun signs for each garden bed. On it, we put the name of the plant that is in that bed. Here, it says carrots. C-A-R-R-O-T-S. What about this cute painted rock? Some people like to include fun things like painted rocks in their garden. Is this here to help with something? Or is it just to make us smile? What about a gazing ball made out of pretty glass that reflects the sun? You know, sometimes people just like to sit in their garden and draw or paint the pretty flowers and plants all around them. Remember Mr. Woodchuck? Well, there are critters like him that want to eat our healthy food just as much as we do. Sometimes we make things to put in the garden to try to scare them away. Have you ever seen a garden pinwheel or a spinner? These are pretty, and it is fun to watch when the wind blows them around. But what happens when we put them in the garden ground? The movement of the pinwheel travels down the stem and is felt through the ground as a vibration, and that scares the moles away. Moles dig tunnels underground, and that can cause problems in your garden. What about a scarecrow? What does a scarecrow scare away? Of course, crows. It also helps with our birds and animals who see the scarecrow and think it's a person. Remember, while some critters cause problems in the garden, others are helpful, and we like to attract them. We'll talk about them another time. Because now it's time to make our healthy snack. Let's have fun and be creative with these delicious carrots. Come on, you guys. So here we are at the snack table, you guys. We have some carrots that we've harvested. These should all make it to you sometime soon. I've got celery here, peanut butter, raisins, and what we're going to do today is make a couple fun little snacks. You see the sun here that we've made. Here we've got the carrots all cut up. There's peanut butter in the middle here, but you can also use any other type of dip, hummus, ranch, yogurt, you take your pick. I'm going to get started. Actually, right here you can see, remember where I talked about the critters getting into the garden? So I had a fun little idea on making a fence. So here's my version of a fence out of veggies and peanut butter. I've got a celery laid out here. I layered it with some peanut butter, and I took those carrot sticks and I sunk them right down in that peanut butter to give the little illusion of a little fence here. Something fun to make and fun to eat. You all have heard of ants on the log, right? I'm sure you've made those plenty of times. I've got another version here. Same thing. Our celery, our peanut butter, and then I'm just going to take the rest of the raisins and finish up the ants here. Our raisins are little bitty ants kind of crawling across the log there. Okay? Fun little snack. Let's see if it tastes good. I love peanut butter. So anything with peanut butter is so good. This is so tasty. I like the raisins and I love the crunch of the celery. Fun snack. Good to eat. Good to make too. Thank you, you guys. Have fun. I'll see you next time.